What we got here is not a Kitchler Basics Pro ceiling fan, but a Nadair Designer fan. Um, yes, a remake of this video, of this fan, rather, not video. Finally, pretty much only the second video I've made of this fan, but yeah. Like I mentioned in the Twister video I just did, the Hawaiian Breeze and the Twister itself are going to be sold at a garage sale along with this guy. So I'm just doing videos of all three of the fans before I sell them. So you get a good glimpse at them before they go. So yeah. So as we all know from the video I did before, I got this fan from one of the Habitat restores. And I wasn't sure what it was until I brought it home. So I didn't have any idea on what it was. I just knew that it had a long down rod and the blades on it. I never lifted the styrofoam up when I went to the Habitat and such. So yeah, but it turned out to be a Nadair Designer series. So as we all know, well, maybe some of us might know. I don't know if everyone knows, but this fan, for some reason, came with some of the parts from the Basics Pro. It has like the mounting bracket, and I can show you if I can find where I put those parts. I put them somewhere here. Maybe yeah, in here. Yeah, it came with like the canopy and the down rod, the mounting bracket. It came with all that stuff for some reason. So yeah. So probably, if I had to guess, they probably only needed like the bottom part of the fan, or yeah, I don't even really know how to explain that, but they must have had like some sort of use for the fan, just not really with the factory mounting. But yeah, kind of weird, but it's just how I got it. So without further ado, I'll take the fan out of the box, all the parts and everything, and just put the box down on the floor after. Not that many parts that go into this thing, since it's literally just like the most basic fan. Which, I mean, isn't really, it's not a bad thing, but it's just too basic for my liking to keep this fan. Or else I would, but it would make like a good shop fan if you cut the rod on it, which I'll get to in a second. Take some of the styrofoam off here because it's going all over the place. Is that everything? I think so. Yep, that's everything. And you probably saw already, I'll be selling the fan for about $15. Has a 2.5-foot down rod on it, which is why I said it would make a good even fan in general if you cut the down rod, or like a foyer room fan. Just putting some ideas out there. So some of the styrofoam off the towel there. You got the fan motor itself, the assembly. Yeah, just ventless. It's as normal as plain as it gets for a 90s contemporary builder fan, which again, it's not a bad thing. It would probably make it look a little more modern versus having vents on it, as modern fans tend to have no vents on the bottom. So that's one benefit, I guess. Let's start with the top first. You got some vents on the top, an upper coupler, just like a hex shape, just like the Casablanca airflow fans, or the Four Seasons too. 3. Hit the wires, which extend all the way over there, and there is a provided light wire in case one were to put a light on this fan. They could do that if they desired to. I don't know if you can kind of see the motor or not. Just trying to show it. Yeah, not really showing up that well. The model tag. This fan's from, I don't even know, 1991 maybe? 0391. That seems to be the only date provided on the fan is that, so I'm just going to go with March of 1991. So, and your typical caution tag for mount with the lowest moving parts and yada yada. Probably going to be a short video compared to the rest of the ones that I've made on my fans, because there's not really that much to show with this. So yeah, you got the bottom again, the vented motor with the bearings right there in the middle. Detachable switch housing, which is a nice thing with these Nadairs or Guib fans, or however you pronounce that brand name. I'm not sure. Guib. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, those two seem to be pretty similar to each other, so just mention them both. And Canarm too at the Contempra. Actually, it might even be the same as this fan. I don't know. I really don't know. Just taking a guess. It's similar anyways. Yeah. More styrofoam. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the motor. Probably. Yeah. You got the switch housing next, with the reverse and forward, and 3-speed switch, or chain, really, for the fan. So, in which, if you wanted to hear the sounds for it, here's the speed chain. And reverse chain. Nice. I just like doing that. It's just, I don't know what it is about the fan chains. It just sounds nice. Nice mechanical sound, I guess. Yeah, not much really to show with this. You can see the attachment points here. These two are hooks. And this one's just a regular screw. And the fan's got these wood grain kind of fobs on it. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, there's a little bit of dust in there. Okay, clean it out a little bit. Oops. Got the mounting bracket as well as the canopy, which is still, it's in plastic from the Basics Pro, I believe. Yep. And the mounting bracket. The other rubber piece for, because there's should be two on top, but there's only one. One is still stuck on there, while the other one is in this baggie for the fan, the screws and everything for the blades, and yeah, the mounting. So yeah, that. Next up, we got the brackets. Should take one out. Keep the rest in there. This one I can actually take out because it's not like taped together. Yep, just a U-shape, or yeah, U-shape bracket. Signature skinny or shallow arm that these Nadair fans had. Pretty nice to see. Yep. Put that back in there. And I'll just show one, but I got the one of the blades. It's just white finish. There's no like wood grain on one or the other side. It's just white finish. Flat end blade tip. Yeah, not much else really beyond that. Like I said, this could be just like a really short video of this fan. So yeah, there's all of it together. It was like this too with this paper when I got the fan. I had it in between all the blades and that. And that's how I can be selling it, is like that. So, and last up, we have the very long down rod. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty long down rod. I measured it, it was about, what did it say, 2.5 feet. So, yeah, this was almost certainly installed in a foyer or in a living room with high ceilings. So, or even a bedroom with high ceilings. I don't know. Probably most likely a foyer. So, yeah, one could cut the down rod to like here or some point, wherever desired, and just be able to take like the the ball socket off and put it on there, make the necessary holes there, just like how it is up there. So one could do that. Really, these fans are not like rare or anything. So there's a plentiful supply of these, like on marketplace, whatnot. I guess you could get like a down rod from somewhere else too, another fan. So there is that too. Just so long as it like matches the sizes of this one, there shouldn't be really a problem. Of course, as long as you don't get like one of the hunter down rods that are not compatible with anything else. So, yeah, it's worth mentioning. Yep, the cotter pin and everything there. And yeah, that's literally it. That's that's pretty much it. The entire fan. So, yeah. So pretty much summed up, it's just your typical designer fan of the early 90s, late 90s, 80s. It still make as a nice contemporary-ish fan, or a shop fan, or garage sort of fan. I think it would. It's still useful for that purpose if one needed. And yeah, I haven't really seen any of these designer series, or I keep calling it designer series. I'm thinking Emerson. It's not Emerson. It's just designer. I think that's the model name. I'm just going by a YouTube video that I saw. By that sources, I think it was like a designer mini or mini designer, because they did sell a smaller version of these in 42 inches. They called it the mini designer by Nadair, and of course there's probably a Gweeb edition of it. I'm just gonna pronounce it like that because I don't know how else to pronounce that brand. So, yeah, I haven't really. Well, okay, I just remembered now. There was a Rona, and it could have been a mini. It could have been a Contempora as well. It could have been like any fan. It's really hard to tell the difference between all of them, but I'm pretty. They could be the same as well. I'm not entirely sure, but there were some of these that were installed in a Rona um, hardware store, which unfortunately that place closed and got completely remodeled, and so the fans were probably trashed, for all I know. So yeah, that's pretty much that's literally the only place I think that I've seen one of these. I haven't seen one pretty much anywhere else. So, but then again, I have seen a few of these pop up on Marketplace, so they're definitely not rare. They're not rare at all. It's just personally with the places I've went to, I've never seen this specific fan. So, but yeah. Anyways, it'll be going to a new owner, hopefully. The unbeatable price of $15. So yeah, they'll be able to use it somewhere. So, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care. Have a great day. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye.